Hey, I am Kaushik and you are watching Kaushik's Everyday English. In today's lesson, we are going to learn some English phrases which we can use to talk about our emotions. Many of us are very emotional, but the main problem is we do not know how to express our emotions in English. So, today's lesson will be very fruitful for you as you are going to learn some English phrases which you can use to express your emotions. And I always recommend people to learn these advanced English phrases to make your English sound better and more fluent. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. The first phrase in today's list is a charmed life. Now, everybody knows the meaning of life. Without it, we are dead. And you also know the meaning of charmed. Charmed means something very charming, very pleasant, very attractive. But when charmed is used with the preposition up, what does it mean? A charmed life means a life full of all sorts of happiness. For example, you could say he lives a charmed life and is his own boss. That means he enjoys his life without any restraints, without any trouble, without any one dominating him. He is very wealthy, he is very healthy, he has got no problem in life. So he enjoys his life full to the brim. So that is how we use a charmed life. So a charmed life is the phrase to express the fact that a life which is full of all sorts of happiness. The next phrase in today's list is bottle out. Now, when you open a bottle which is filled with water or drink, what happens at that time? The liquid comes out, it pours out, right? But over here, bottle out means something different. It doesn't mean like that. Here it means to decide not to do something out of nervousness and fear. Now this happens many a times in our life. We do something or we do not want to do something, rather out of nervousness and fear. We get very scared and we back out from the thing. But do you think it's very good? I don't think it's very good. Now we will see the application, how we can apply this phrase bottle out. For example, you could say he bottled out from the competition due to lack of confidence. Now, he must have been lacking in confidence. He must have been feeling very scared. He must have been feeling very nervous. So, he has decided not to take part in the competition, and that's how he bottles out from the competition. So, in this way, you can use the phrase bottle out. Look at the next phrase in today's list, bleeding heart. Now, this is a very beautiful phrase to express your emotion or to describe an emotion. Now, what does bleeding heart mean? It means to empathize with the miserable condition of the people. For example, you could say Mother Teresa was a bleeding heart. She did everything she could do for the poor. That means she empathized with the misery of the people and she served them. She did a lot for them. So, bleeding heart means to empathize with the miserable condition of the people. Isn't it a very beautiful phrase? So I think you can use this phrase from now onwards and make your English sound more fluent and smarter. The next phrase in today's list is filled day. Now, what is filled day? It is related to a happy emotion. It means having a good day, right? So if somebody asks you, hey, what's up, or how is it going, you can say, I'm having a filled day. So for example, you could say, I hope you are having a filled day with your cousin. That means that you are enjoying the day, you are having lots of fun, and you are making merriment, being accompanied by your cousins. So in this way, you can use the phrase filled day, which means having a good day. The next phrase in today's list is blow off steam. Now, what does blow off steam means? It means shout with anger. Now, when you are angry on something or someone, what do? You shout, you scream at that person, right? So that is called to blow off steam. For example, you could say, my father blew off steam when I lost his watch, the last gift from his father. That means the watch was very precious to your father because it was gifted by his father, that is your grandfather. But unfortunately, you lost it and your father got mad. Your father was very angry and he blew off the steam. He blew off steam, that means he shouted with anger. So in this way, you can use this phrase blew off steam or blow off steam. Blew is the past tense of blow. So if you use it in the past tense, you say blew off steam. If you use it in the present tense, you say blow off steam. Let's move on to the next phrase, ginger up. Now this is a very interesting phrase and I love the phrase like anything. Now what is ginger? Ginger is a vegetable and we add this while cooking to make the food tasty, isn't it? But when ginger is added with the preposition up, what does it mean? Ginger up means to make something very lively and interesting. For example, you could say, she gingers up the energy of the room whenever she walks in with a bright smile. That means her personality is so charming, her smile is so pleasant that she makes the energy of the room very charming. So she gingers up the energy of the room. She makes the atmosphere, she makes the environment very lively and interesting. Let's move on to the next phrase, give me a break. Now, this phrase is actually used for a quick response. What does give me a break means? It means it's very hard to believe. Now, say for example, if someone tells you, do you know he has committed suicide? You can say, give me a break. That means it's very hard to believe what you are saying. I can't believe this. So in that way, to express that reaction, you can say, give me a break. Look at the next phrase, green-eyed monster. Now, what does green-eyed monster mean? It means feeling jealous. For example, you could say, her green-eyed monster was the reason of her unsuccessful life. Now over here, when I'm saying her green-eyed monster, I don't mean that she has got a monster, but I mean her envious nature, right? So she is a woman who always feels jealous of others, and that jealousy, that envy is the reason of her unsuccessful life. So in this way, you can use this interesting phrase, green-eyed monster. So friends, this is for today and I hope you have enjoyed today's session, and from now onwards you are going to use these English phrases to describe your emotion because that will make your English sound fluent and smarter. So, before I leave, I would like to remind you once more to subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, and to click the all notification button so that whenever I upload my video, you get the notification first. So tomorrow I'll be back again with a new lesson to learn. Till then, stay safe, love your family, love your parents, and love yourself. Bye.